Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing tonight? Let me see. It is our intermediate hour. And tonight we have Ride With Me. And where were you? Just a quick announcement. Next Friday, we'll be back here. 7 o'clock partners, 8 o'clock line. And then we're actually going to go live with the Edge dance event, which is the virtual bar crawl. Right afterwards, 9 o'clock. I'm going on. It's out of California. All these people, instructors from all over, are going to be teaching. And it's actually, I think, a week-long event. It's not just Friday night. I think you can stop Monday or Tuesday, sign up, and take lessons all week long. And I'm going to be teaching dance around it, and we are tonight within that 1 hour slot, okay? So get done with this. You want to dance some more? Or just during the week, check it out. I think it's going to be great. People have been wonderful. They're putting a lot of energy into getting all these bar dances out there so people don't forget them, like dancing around it. And we are tonight out of California. The Edge Dance Event. Check them out on Facebook. Virtual Bar Crawl. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, Ride With Me. This is one of those dances that doesn't get old for me. I feel like I'm on a ride. I feel like it just flows, you know. Every now and then you hit it with the right song and the right moves. And I was lucky enough to actually work with Zane Williams, who wrote the song. I worked with him in France. I think I told you the story. And we were actually in this beautiful house, Claude and Ulrich's house in Pontivy. I was lucky enough to work 3 years. They did a 10-year stint with this Mayfest. Wonderful event, wonderful place, met so many great people. Anyways, I was in this house with Zane Williams and handed him the guitar, and I said, "Take a ride with me?" And he played it, and I actually accompanied him. I played with him this song. So I'm going to ask you a question. Who knows what instrument I played with Zane Williams on this song in Pontivy, France? And if you answer the question correctly, or the first person that answers it, free night at the Mishnock Barn. Come on in on us. What? For 2. Yeah, we want you to have friends. But you got to have friends. So, anybody know what instrument I played with Zane Williams? And, what'd you say? Spoons. I played the spoons. Gene Hoxie. Well, hello, Gene. Good to hear from you. Win a chicken dinner. I don't know if you hear what Kelly's saying in the background, but anyways, congratulations, Gene. First night back. It's on me. All right? We'll have some fun. We'll have to do a ride with me. Don't bring your spoons. That wasn't my chosen instrument. It's what was at the table. But it was a lot of fun. Anyways, let's get started. You're here to learn this dance. So I'm going to turn around. We're going to get started with this Ride With Me. It's going to lead with the right foot. We're going to do 2 shuffles forward. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You can add the brushes in between the shuffles. Lead with the right. Ready, shuffle, right, left, right, left. There's little brushes there on those and beats, right? You can add them. Now we're going to rock forward right. 5, replace 6. We're going to turn a quarter turn right and shuffle side. 7 and 8. Yes? Okay. 2 shuffles forward. Rock, replace, quarter shuffle. Leave the right. Ready, shuffle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And rock, replace, quarter, cha-cha-cha. Weight on that right foot. Try one more time. 2 shuffles. Rock, quarter turn, shuffle side. Ready, begin. Shuffle 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Rock forward, replace, shuffle 7 and 8. So that side shuffle is bringing us towards 6 o'clock, towards your right wall. We turn and we shuffle side towards 6. We're going to step over on 1. Then we're going to turn back, eventually facing 6 o'clock. So we're going to start that 3/4 turn to our left, stepping back on the right, 2. And we're going to shuffle 3 and 4, completing that 3/4 turn. All right, we were traveling with the side shuffle towards 6, cross over, turn back, and shuffle towards 6. All right, it's a 3/4 turn. So we're now facing outside because it says it on that piece of paper. And the center's over here. Center for Disease. No, just kidding. Actually, I can take care of this for you. I think it's an easy fix, even though it's not in my job description. It's outside my job description. Put those over there. Oh, 3 o'clock. Okay. So we did that side shuffle facing 3 o'clock, and we cross over 1. We turn back over our left shoulder, stepping back. We're facing 12 o'clock, 2. We keep turning another half turn and shuffle towards 6, side together forward, 3 and 4. Yes? I know you can't see me because your back's to me. Turn around, face me, and let's add that. Cross over, turn back, shuffle side. 2 shuffles forward, leave to the right. Ready? And forward, right, left, right, left, rock forward, 1/4 turn, shuffle side, step over, turn back, over, and shuffle to 6 o'clock. Now we're going to do heel switches, weights on the left, the right heel's light, right heel, switch and put the left heel out, switch and step forward right, pivot a 1/4 turn, you're back to 3 o'clock. Step, pivot, turn, right? I'm going to turn around. We'll do that facing this wall. So imagine we're facing 6 o'clock now. We do the right heel and the left heel and step forward right, and we pivot a 1/4 turn. Yes? Face 6 o'clock. Let's try those heel switches. Ready? And heel 5 and heel 6 and step 7, 1/4 pivot 8. Weight on the left, right heel up. All right, from the top, 2 shuffles. Rock 1/4, 5, 6. Ready with the right. Shuffle 1 and 2. 3 and rock forward. Turn a 1/4, shuffle side, then step over. Then turn back and shuffle left. Heel switches, 5 and 6 and pivot a 1/4, 8. 5 and 6, step 7, turn 8. Yes? Better do it again. 5, 6, 2 shuffles forward. 1 and 2. 3 and rock forward. 5, 1/4 right, shuffle 7 and step over. Turn left, stepping back and shuffle left, right heel and left heel and step right, pivot a 1/4. All right, so now the weight's on the left foot, that right heel's up. We're going to weave behind side cross, right? And then we're going to turn a 1/4 turn left. We're back to 12. And now we're almost going to turn a 1/4 turn and stomp that right foot next to our left foot. Paperwork says an 1/8 stomp, so that you kind of add an 1/8 there, and you're not quite yet at 9 o'clock, which will be your new wall. It's an 1/8 step. So we did the step 1/4 turn. We're facing 3 o'clock. We have the weight on the left. We're going to weave behind side cross, 1/4 turn, 1/8 stomp together. Ready, weave, 1 and 2, 1/4 left, 3, 1/8 stomp. Now we're going to do heels, toes, heels, which is actually going to finish another 1/8 turn to face 9 o'clock. The heels, toes, heels. You could cheat and get there early. It's up to you. And then heels, toes. So we were at between 12 and 9 where we stomp that right. And then we'll continue turning left with our heels, toes, heels, heels, toes. Right? We're at the angle. Right foot stomp. Heels to the right, toes to the right, heels to the right. Then heels to the left, toes to the left. Let's try to put that one pattern together. We pivoted the 1/4 turn. We have the weight on the left. We're facing 3 o'clock. Weave, 1/4 turn, 1/8 stomp, heels, toes, heels with another 1/8 turn. And facing the wall behind us. Ready, weave, 1 and 2, 1/4 turn, 3, 1/8 stomp, 4, swivels, 5 and 6, heels, 7, 8. Like I said, if you want to cheat and just do another 1/4 and then you face, it's okay. It's just styling. All right, so let's put that together before we finish this up, which is only 4 more counts. So it's easy 4 counts. 2 shuffles. Ready, shuffle right, 1 and left, 3 and rock. Turn a 1/4 right, shuffle side, step over, turn back. 1, turn to face 6, shuffling left. Heel switches, 5 and 6, and pivot a 1/4. Weave behind side cross. 1 and 1/4 8, 1/4 8, heels, toes, heels, heels, toes. Again, 5, 6, ready, 2 shuffles. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Rock 5. Replace 6, quarter, 7. Step over, turn back. 1. Turn left and shuffle left. Heel switches. 5 and 6. Pivot a quarter. We behind and over. 1 and quarter, 8. 3. Stomp 4. Heels 5 and 6. 7, 8. We should be on the left because we're going to the left. We're just going to add 2 half pivots. We're going to step forward right. Pivot a half turn, lifting that right heel up. Step forward right. Pivot half, lifting that right heel up. 9 o'clock. There is your new wall. Left foot stays here. So you step forward right. As you pivot a half, that right heel comes up. All the way goes to the left. Step forward right. As you pivot a half, right heel comes up. Stays up. All the way on the left. Ready to shuffle forward right. 2 shuffles. And start the dance over again. So let's take it from the top and see how we do. 5, 6. Shuffle forward twice. 1 and 2. 3. Rock forward right. Turn a quarter, shuffle side. Step over, turn back. 1 to 6 o'clock, shuffle left. Heel switches. 5 and step, pivot a quarter. We behind it over. 1 and quarter, 8. 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7. Pivot 2 halves. 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember, when you do that quarter, 8 with the stomp, the heels, toes, heels turn you another 8th. So you do finish a quarter turn to 9 o'clock. Yes? Again, 5, 6, shuffle forward 2 times. 1 and 2, 3 and rock. Turn a quarter, shuffle side, then step over, turn back. 1, face 6 with a shuffle, then your heel switches. 5 and your pivot quarter, weave behind it over. 1 quarter, 8th. 3, 4, heels, toes, heels. Heels, 2 half pivots, step, half turn, step, half turn. You think you're ready for this wall now, right? 9 o'clock, 2 shuffles, same dance. 5, 6, ready, shuffle. 1 and 2, 3 and rock. Turn a quarter and shuffle side right. Step over, turn back to 3 and shuffle. Heel switches. 5 and pivot a quarter, 7. We behind it over. 1 and a quarter and an 8th. Quarter, stomp an 8th. Heels, toes, heels, heels, toes. 2 halves. Step, pivot a half. Step, pivot a half. Try 9 o'clock again. 5, 6, shuffle forward twice. Here we go. 1 and 2. Rock forward right. Turn a quarter right and shuffle. Then step over, turn back 3/4. 1 and a shuffle left. Then your heel switches. 5 and your pivot quarter, weave behind it over. 1 and 2, quarter turn, 8th stomp. Heels, toes, heels, facing 6, 2 halves. Step, half turn, step, half turn. Weight on left, right, left. Well, let's try this wall. I can see you now, even though you can't see me. 5, 6, shuffle forward twice. Right foot, 1 and 2. Rock forward right. Turn a quarter over your right and shuffle side. Step over, turn back. Back to 12 with a shuffle. Then your heel switches, you pivot a quarter, you weave behind it over. Quarter turn, 8th stomp with the right. Heels, toes, heels, heels. 2 half pivots. Step, half turn, step, half turn. So it's not a typical 32 count dance because the phrasing phrases to the music. There is one easy restart. You don't have to learn anything else. You just have to eliminate the half pivots at some point and start the dance over again. So it's easy. Music tells you, and you'll actually be facing 12 o'clock when that restart comes. Let's try 3 o'clock. 5, 6, 2 shuffles, lead with the right. 1 and 2. Then rock forward. Turn a quarter, shuffle side, step over, turn back. Shuffle, then your heels. Your quarter pivot to 6 o'clock, weave behind and over. 1 and 2, quarter turn, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels, heels, 2 half pivots. Step, half turn, step, half turn. And you're back to 12 o'clock. Yes, maybe. So on your 8th repetition, you will be facing 12 o'clock. You'll eliminate the half pivots, and you'll restart the dance. 8th repetition. I don't count walls. I listen to the music. The music lets me know it's coming up. I think it's after like the instrumental, which many times after an instrumental is something different. But we're just going to eliminate the half pivots. We're just going to go heels, toes, heels, heels, toes, begin shuffling. That's it. Just no half pivots on that particular wall. All right, let's try 4 walls. See how we do. 5, 6, 2 shuffles forward. 1 and 2. 3, rock forward right. Turn a quarter, shuffle side. Step over, turn back on 1. 2, shuffle. Then your heel switches. Then your quarter pivot turn, weave behind and over. 1 and quarter turn, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels. 9 o'clock, 2 half pivots. Step, half turn. 2 shuffles forward. 1 and 2. 3 rock forward right. Turn a quarter, shuffle side. Step over, turn back. 3/4 to 3. Heel switches now. 5 and pivot a quarter, weave behind and over. 1 and 2, quarter turn, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels, heels, toes. Step right, half turn, step right. Begin with the shuffles. 1 and 2, 3 and rock. 5, quarter shuffle. 7, crossover, turn back to 12 and shuffle. 3 and heels. 5 and pivot a quarter, weave behind and over. 1 and 2 quarter turn, 3, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels, facing 3, 2 half pivots. Step, turn, ready, begin. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, rock. 5, quarter shuffle, step over, turn back, and shuffle to 9, heels. Pivot a quarter turn, weave behind and over. Quarter turn, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels, heels, 2 half pivots. Step, turn, turn. How we doing? Everyone's doing good? Thumbs up. Knees together. Feet apart. A tootie-ta, a tootie-ta. All right. So I assume we're ready for music. Are you ready to take a ride with me? Zane Williams. Texas. He's from Texas. Texas country music. Here we go. Lead with the right. 2 shuffles. 1, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and rock. 5, 6. Overturn back. Shuffle left. Heels. Pivot a quarter. Weave behind and cross. Quarter 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels. 2 half pivots. Begin. Shuffle twice. Rock forward. Quarter shuffle. Cross turn back to 3. Shuffle. Heels. Pivot a quarter. Weave behind and over. Quarter turn, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels. 2 half pivots. Begin, shuffle. Take my hand. Say I do. Cross turn back. Heels. Quarter pivot, weave behind and over. Quarter turn, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels. 2 half pivots. Forever's just around the bend. Shuffle twice. Rock. Quarter shuffle. Crossover, turn back, 3/4. Heels. Pivot. Weave. Quarter turn, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels. 2 half pivots. We begin. Rock. Quarter. Cross turn back and shuffle. Heels. Pivot a quarter. Weave behind and over. Quarter turn, 8 stomp. 2 half pivots. Shuffle. I want to go down. Rock. Cross turn back. Heels. Pivot a quarter. Weave behind. Quarter 8. Heels, toes, heels. 2 half pivots. Begin. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Cross turn back. Heel switches. Pivot a quarter. Weave. Quarter turn, 8 stomp. Heels, toes, heels. 2 half pivots. So this is the instrumental, right? Cross turn back. Heels. Pivot. Weave. Somehow I messed up. Begin!
I was thinking all day that our life is a highway we all travel on. The one that I want to see in the seat sitting with me when I make these dreams come true.
Oh, I didn't. I think I was early. That's all right. Keep going. I want to go down this road with you. We quarter 8, thick and thin. 2 half pivots. Begin. Rock quarter. Heels. Pivot quarter weave. Quarter turn 8 stomp. Heels. Turn around and boom. Back to 12. Just different kind of finish. Oh, thank you very much. step, half turn, and just spin it back to 12 for a big finish. All right, I think I need to grab a sip. You stay there. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Where were you? Where were you? Where were you? Fun song. Fun dance. You just keep going around looking. Each 8 count, you're looking at a different wall, looking for the person. Where are you? And then you find them at the end. Where were you? Are we good with Ride With Me? I think I messed it up a little bit. I don't know. It was fun, though, anyways. And it ended where it was supposed to end. So you try it at home. Let me know how you do with it. Ride with me. This is Where Were You? We're going to start with 2 wizard steps. So the first 8 count, we're not going to turn. Starts out nice and easy. Wizard steps are syncopated. The and beat is different than when you do a regular shuffle. So some people call these Dorothy steps. You may hear them referred to Dorothy. Off to See the Wizard, Dorothy, Wizard of Oz. It all connects to that. It's from the We're Off to See the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, right? A step behind and step behind, if ever a whiz there was. So the and beat's in a different place. A regular shuffle is 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And I'll tell you, some people just do shuffles, and you're okay. If that's what you like to do, you're fine. Shuffles work good. Wizard steps feel different, and sometimes they feel so much better. So if you can practice them, you'll have fun with them. So the end beat's in a different spot. We're going to go 1 behind 2, and then quickly out, and 3, and then behind 4. Quickly out, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and step, behind, and forward, behind, and forward, behind, and forward, behind. 1, 2, and 3. And beat. Counting your 8 counts makes a big difference. There's only 2 of them to stop the dance. 2 wizard steps. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Rock, replace, coaster. So that's your first 8 count. 2 wizards. Leave the rhyme. Ready. And forward 1 behind 2, and forward 3 behind 4, and rock 5 replace, 6 coaster, back together forward. Yes? Maybe? Try it again. 5, 6, 2 wizard steps. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and rock coaster, 7 and 8. So you ended at 8 count with a rock replace and a coaster step. Try it again. 1, 2, and 3. And again, if you just want to shuffle, I can't see you anyway, so you're fine. 5, 6. Ready, 2 wizards. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and rock replace with a back together forward. We're going to step forward left 1. We're going to pivot a half turn 2. Weights on the right. We're going to continue turning 2 more half turns. 3, 4. Traveling towards 6 o'clock. I know you can't see me, so it's a little bit difficult. So weights on the right. We step forward left 1. We pivot right a half turn 2. Turn 2 more half turns, stepping back on the left 3. Swing around, step forward right 4. And then shuffle forward left 5 and 6. And do a step quarter pivot 7, 8. Yes? 7, 8. Step quarter turn. So we added step left half turn, shuffle forward, step quarter turn. Let's try that with the left. Ready, pivot a half. 1, 2 more halves. 3, 4, shuffle. 5 and 6, step 7, turn 8. Weight on left, right foot light. Again. So remember, after you do the half turn, keep turning, traveling towards 6 o'clock. Shuffle towards 6, and then do your step quarter pivot. Stepping forward left, pivot a half. Ready, and step on 1, half turn 2, half turn 3, half turn 4, shuffle 5, and 6 quarter pivot 7, 8. Let's try to put those 2 8 counts together. 2 wizards, rock coaster. Step half, 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 shuffle, pivot a quarter. Lead with the right foot with the wizards. Ready, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and rock 5, 6, coaster 7, and half pivot. 1, 2 more half turns walking. 3, shovel forward left. 5, pivot a quarter. 7, 8, standing quarter pivot, weight on the left, right foot light. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and half pivot. 1, spin it. 3, shuffle. 5 and quarter. 7, 8. So weights on the left, that right foot slight. Step over, out, behind, and heel. Step over, out, behind, and heel. So we did the quarter pivot to face 3 o'clock with the weight on the left. Crossover 1, step side 2, behind and heel. So you're going to go 3 and 4, 3 and 4. And just behind and tap that right heel out. Right? And crossover 5, turn 6, shuffle 7 and 8. Like I said, we keep changing walls. We started facing 12. And then the next 8 count, we ended facing 3. And now this 8 count is going to end facing 6. And we're going to finish the last 8 count ending facing 9 o'clock. So we're trying to find where you are. We're looking at every wall. Where were you? Looking for where you are. All right. Hopefully I didn't confuse you. Anyways, we're facing 3 o'clock. We just pivot a quarter turn, right? We're going to cross over with the right one. We're going to step side 2, behind and heel, 3 and 4, and cross over 5. Turn back 3/4, stepping back 6, and shuffle 7 and 8. All right, let's put that together from the top maybe with the Wizards. Ready? In 1, 2, and 3. Rock coaster. 5, 6, 7, and pivot a half. 1, spin it. 3, shuffle forward. Then pivot a quarter. Over, out, behind, and heel. 1, 2, crossover, turn back, and shuffle to 6, 7, and 8. Only 1 8 count left. And 1 easy restop. Try it again. 5, 6, 2 wizard steps. 1, 2, and 3. Rock coaster. 5, 6, 7, half pivot. 1, spin it. 3, shuffle. Then a quarter pivot. Crossover, out, behind, and heel. 1, 2, crossover, turn back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Facing 6. One more time. 5, 6, 2 Wizards rock coaster. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, half turn and 2 halves. Shuffle forward. Quarter pivot, turn over, out, behind, and heel. 1, 2, crossover, turn back to 6, and shuffle 7 and 8. So we're coming around to 6 o'clock. Weight is on the left. We're going to rock side right 1, replace 2, and weave behind side cross 3 and 4. We're going to rock side left 5, replace 6, and we're going to do a 3/4 behind sailor to face our new wall, which is 9 o'clock. So the left foot's going to cross behind 7 and 8. Reaching behind left, right, left. Weight is on the left, right foot light to do your wizard steps. Let me turn around, face 12 for you. So the last 8 count, rock side right 1, replace 2, weave behind and over 3 and 4, rock side left 5, behind turn step 3/4, 7 and 8. Because you are reaching behind towards your new wall with that cross step. All right, it's a cross behind, reaching behind to face to turn, complete a 3/4 turn. All right, we'll do it one more time, face this wall. Rock side replace, weave, rock side replace, behind turn step 3/4. Ready, and rock 1, 2, behind and over, rock replace, behind turn step, forward, behind, and forward. You go into the Wizards. Of course, facing a different wall because you'll be facing 6 when you're doing that. Your new wall will actually be 9 o'clock. All right, so remember, we kind of travel around the floor to 3 o'clock, to 6 o'clock, and we end at 9. Where were you? Hopefully you're there. Wizards, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3. Rock coaster. 5, 6, 7. Pivot a half, then spin 2 more halves, then shuffle forward, turn a quarter, turn over, out, behind, and heel. 1, 2, crossover, turn back, and 5, 6, shuffle, then rock side. 1, weave behind and over, rock side, behind, turn step 3/4, 7 and 8. Do it one more time before we take on our new wall. Wizards rock coaster. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and rock, replace with a coast. Step left, pivot a half, 2 more half turns, shuffle forward left, pivot a quarter, over, out, behind, and heel. 1, 2, 3, crossover, turn, back, 3/4, shuffle, then rock side, replace. 1, weave, behind and cross, rock, 3/4, sailor, 7, and begin. Wizard, 1, 2, and 3, rock coaster, 5, 6, half pivot, then a spin. 1, 2, 3, shuffle forward. Quarter pivot, crossover, out, behind, and heel, cross, out, crossover, turn back, 3/4, rock side, and weave. 1, 2, rock side, 3/4 sailor to 6 o'clock, 2 wizard steps. 1, 2, and 3, rock coaster, 5, 6, half pivot, then spin. Step, half turn, half turn, half turn, shuffle forward, quarter pivot, over, out, behind, and heel. 1, 2, crossover, turn back, 3/4 with a shuffle, then rock side, weave. 1, 2, rock side, sailor, 3/4 to 3, wizard steps, forward, behind, and forward. Rock coaster, 5, 6, 7, half turn, spin it, shuffle forward, quarter pivot, over, out, behind, and heel. 1, 2, crossover, turn back, 5, with a shuffle, rock side, weave. 1, 2, 3, and 4, with a 3/4, 7, and 8. Yes, and you're ready to do it again and again and again. Now there is a restart, a pause and a restart, right? So you'll be facing this wall. We'll start the dance over again, facing 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and pivot. 1, spin it, 3, 4, 5, and 6, quarter turn, over, out, behind, and heel. 1, 2, 3, and 4, back to 12 o'clock. Hold, and you'll hear it in the music, and restart the dance. It's like you step, hold, and restart the dance. All right? You'll be facing 12 o'clock, step, hold, and start the dance with your wizard. I think you'll be good. You'll hear it in the music. Are you ready? Are you ready for music? Are they ready for music? I don't know. I think our staff is not paying attention. Where are they? Where was our staff? 1, 3, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward and forward. Rock coaster. Pivot and spin it. Shuffle. Quarter pivot. Over, out, behind, and heel. Cross, turn back, and shuffle. Rock side, weave. Where were you? With a 3/4. Wizards. Rock coaster. Pivot a half. Spin it. Shuffle, pivot a quarter. Over, out, behind, and heel. Cross, turn back. Rock side, and weave. 3/4 sailor. Begin. Rock coaster. Pivot and spin it. Shuffle. Quarter. Over, out. Behind and heel. Cross, turn back. Rock side and weave. 3/4. Wizard steps. Rock coaster. Pivot and spin it. Shuffle with a quarter pivot. Over, out. Behind and heel. Turn it back. 3/4 rock side. Weave. 3/4 to 12. Begin. Rock coaster. Half turn and spin. Shuffle, pivot a quarter. Over, out. Behind and heel. Overturn back. Rock and weave. Where were you? 3/4 begin. Rock coaster. Pivot. Spin it. Shuffle. Quarter. Over, out. Cross, turn back. Rock and weave. With a 3/4. Wizards. Rock coaster. Pivot a half and spin it. Shuffle, then pivot a quarter. Over, out. Cross, turn back. Okay, here's our short wall, Wizards. Notice it got quiet. That's your clue. Pivot a half. spin it. Turn a quarter. Face 12 o'clock and hold. Begin. Pivot. Spin it. Shuffle. Quarter. Over out. Cross turn back. Rock and weave. With a 3/4 sailor. Wizard. Rock coaster. Pivot and spin it. Quarter turn over out. And it ends facing 12. I think we need to do that again. See how that we did this wall and we turned to face 12 o'clock and held and then started the dance over again. It gets quiet. You know, you hear the music come down. It gets quiet. You know the restart's coming. You do that, the third 8 count, which is going to face you to 12 o'clock. Hold, restart the dance. Let's do it again. Do one more time for you before we kick you loose. 2 wizards. 1, 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3. Rock coaster. Pivot a half. Spin it. Pivot a quarter. Over out. Behind and heel. Cross turn back. Rock and weave. Where were you? With a 3/4. Begin 9 o'clock. Rock coaster. Pivot and spin it. Shuffle, then pivot a quarter. Over out, behind and heel. Cross turn back 3/4. Rock and weave. Where were you? 3/4 to 6. Rock coaster. Pivot. Spin it. Over out. Don't watch that. Cross turn back. Rock and weave. 3/4. Rock coaster. Pivot. Spin it. Shuffle. Quarter pivot. Over out. Turn it back. Rock and weave. Back to 12 o'clock with a sailor. Begin. Pivot and spin it. Shuffle, then pivot. Cross over. Cross turn back. Rock and weave. Begin. Rock coaster. Half pivot. Spin. Shuffle. Quarter pivot. Over out. Cross turn back. Rock and weave. Rock 3/4 sailor. Begin. Half pivot. Spin it. Shuffle. Quarter pivot. Over out. Turn it back. Rock and weave. Here comes our soft wall. Listen. It's getting quiet, right? He really wants to know now. Quarter turn, over out. We're going to turn to face to 12 o'clock. Hold. Go to the ceiling. Rock and weave. Begin. Big finish. Woo! Where were you? Don't forget, next week, 9 o'clock, we're going to be on. It's actually only 6 o'clock in California, but we're going to be teaching after we teach here. So we're teaching partners at 7, line at 8, and then May 29th. May 29th. May 29th. This thing, this virtual bar crawl, it's going on all week next week. All right, the last week in May. But so you can check it out. You can subscribe. You can take lessons all week long. Or just sign up for your favorite instructors. There's a lot of great instructors involved with this. It's being put on by the Edge Dance Event. You can check that out on Facebook. And or the virtual bar crawl. Also check out our Facebook page, Mishnock Barn. I think it's shared on there. If not, it will be. I know it's shared on mine. It's shared on Dan and Kelly Albro. Why does it say follow us on Instagram? We do? How long have we had an Instagram? I'm always the last to know. You know, really, we're on Instagram? You know, my grandmother used to call me Farmer Brown because, you know, we had cows, we had pigs, 40 turkeys every year. You know, it was a farm. Pigs always got loose. 4-H, showing the cows. I had Herefords. Anyways, more information than you want to know. All right, so, and I'm going to be teaching at 9 o'clock on another Facebook page, Virtual Bar Crawl, dancing around it, and we are tonight. So, and Kelly just posted the link. And we have Instagram. We have something like that. Instagram. Farmer Brown. We have Farmer Brown. The farmer in the Dell. I don't know. It says at the Mishnock Barn. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I want you to stay happy and healthy. You know, it's not what happens. It's how you take it. Take everything with a grain of salt and enjoy the time that you have. Find the good in what time you have. Like Kelly learned how to sew or whatever and crochet. So like she's on the couch with her crochet. It's a beautiful thing. I'll take a picture and I'll share it with you. I'm just kidding. Anyways, before I get in trouble, thank you so much. We love you. We'll see you again Monday night for beginners. Instagram. I can't leave yet. Soupy Sales. Good night. Thank you.